I've had my eyes on this for so long. Good morning everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I need to actually figure out like an intro for my vlogs because obviously for me at the moment it's Sunday morning. It's my favourite day of the week, you all know this from my past vlogs. I love just like a nice cosy Sunday, although today is now like a bright, sunny, like beautiful summer's day almost. But, sorry, I'm digressing already. I need to figure out like an intro because when you're watching this will be like, I think this video is going live on Wednesday, which is going to be Wednesday evening. So whenever you're watching this, hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jake and I live down in Brighton with my boyfriend Ty and our two lovely dogs. We've got a Labrador and a Dalmatian that feature a lot in the vlogs. You'll see them if you are new. But like I said, today is just a beautiful, it's like the most crisp, like perfect wintry day. Like I love winter and it being like dark and like cozy, but I can't deal with the grey. I can't deal with like the rain. Like I feel depressed if it's grey all day and like overcast. But today it's like, I feel like the sun in the winter is almost like stronger. No, that makes no sense. But like, aren't the blue, like the skies, like bluer than usual? I feel like in the summer, like they're a bit like darker. Here they're like, I'll turn the camera around in a minute and you'll see. It's a beautiful day. I'm sat opposite a window, so all I can talk about is weather. Like I was saying, it's a Sunday today. We've just had a really nice, like cozy Sunday morning. We let the dogs in the bed on a Sunday because it's bed wash day. And I mean, if Ty had it his way, he'd have them in the bed every night. But I'm like, I need the space. I need a nice non-hairy bed. I don't want to be having dog hair in my face. So on a Sunday morning, we let them in the bed and we sit and we have like a nice little magazine and have a little glass of orange juice and a coffee and just like chill out. We've got a little morning playlist that we put on. So we've just done that. And it was just such a nice little morning. We've been reading the magazine of choice today, which I think I'm going to talk to you about later. It's a Christmas magazine, of course, because we're now in the period where like the Christmas songs on the radio, people have their trees up, like I'm feeling festive. I'm fighting off the urge to put up our tree because last year, I think actually I saw it on like a flashback on my photos. We had the tree up at this time last year, but I would usually do it this weekend, which is going to be the weekend of like the 20th, 22nd. But because we're actually away in the Cotswolds this weekend, I can't. So I think I'm going to hold off until the weekend afterwards, which I think then will be like December. So yeah, it might be perfect, it might not. I might scratch the itch and just get it up already. But we're reading this magazine and there were so many beautiful like interiors and Christmas trees and bits. So I know that you'll all love to see this. So I'm going to bookmark a couple of pages and then sit down with you later. I'll grab a cup of tea and we can have a little chit chat and read our magazine together. But yeah, today is just going to be a nice little Sunday reset vlog. If you are like a regular viewer, you know what I do. I'll be stripping this bed. I don't know why I bother making it. I need it made for the video, but I'm going to strip it in like 2 hours anyway to stick the washing on. But yeah, we need to go for a nice little like dog walk. We're going to go into a food shop. I want to get the flat, just like when it's this weather, I want to open up all the windows, even though it's like 5 degrees this morning. I want all the fresh air in and I just want to like feel like clean and fresh. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to freshen up the flat, just usual Sunday content. And then I'll probably speak to you guys when I'm back. No, actually, I lied. Sorry, I should have said this at the intro. This is the most important part. We have got an exciting delivery. It's something that I've been wanting since we moved into this flat. I might actually go and get it now and just unbox it with you. Let's do that. Let me not go any further. It's quite a heavy delivery. Let me spin it around and then you'll be able to see what it is. If you're new here, no, if you're a regular viewer, you know that I've been wanting this for the longest time. It's of course from the White Company and it's their like stone-based lamp, which I have been dreaming of ever since we moved into this apartment in the end of May, start of June. We basically bought this also from the White Company. Someone commented being like, you need a sponsorship, and it's so true. We went to a couple of events with them and I was like, honestly, like our whole flat is the White Company and it's a bit of an issue, but it's an addiction as well. We just like, I love their aesthetic. Like they nail the interiors and like, it's also not like it's obviously a luxury brand, but like it's not that unattainable. So like we like to save up and treat ourselves to like nice little like bits and bobs. And this lamp I've been dreaming of for our console table. I think it's going to be too big, but let's just see. My camera's also flashing, so let me try and be quick. I think I need Ty's help. Oh my god, No, I thought it was in another box. Here we go. So we've got the lampshade. Sorry, do I need to... Let me zoom out the camera just a little bit. I don't know if that's made any difference, but we've just got the lampshade, and then... Oh my god, it's so heavy. Oh, it's not bigger. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be. I think there's one in the shop window in Brighton, but it looks ginormous, whereas this looks... I don't know, because it's still got its packaging, I don't know what it looks like. It is a beautiful lamp. I've had my eyes on this for so long, honestly the longest time, and like I just always like tell myself like I'll save up, I'll treat myself to it, and the time has come because I have been wanting this lamp for so long. And with it getting darker now in the evenings, we've got like spotlights everywhere in the flat, and like we don't have many like overhead, or not overhead lights. Yeah, am I thinking of overhead lights, like ceiling lights or wall lights? But I was like, we need more lamps, and so here we go. She is a thing of beauty. We've got a white company lamp in the bedroom, which I think is the exact... Jesus. Oh, maybe it is big. I didn't realise it was this big. We have one in the bedroom, which you would have seen when, like, as part of our moving in vlog back in the summer. And I love that one. I would love to get another one of that so that we have like matching bedside tables. But this is for the console table, just so we can have it like, I don't know, just nice and cozy. I mean, the Christmas tree is going to be lighting up the room soon, but I'm going to go and find a light bulb for this, and then I'll try and put it in situ. Let's just see where it goes. This is perfect as well, because obviously I just want to clean everywhere. I want to take everything like off everywhere. Every surface needs to be wiped. It needs to be refreshed, and just like, oh, the best for a Sunday. But yeah, I'll leave this linked in the description if anyone is interested. It's just their self-walled lamp, I think it's called. Yeah, the self-walled table lamp in stone. I've also seen that people get a £30 one from B&M that looks the exact same, but we don't have a B&M close to us. And when we went to B&M a few months ago, no, maybe just a month ago, they didn't have it there. So I've I thought about this a while. This is gonna last us a long time. And like in the new flat that we're moving into, if you don't know about that, we're moving in the new year. And this, it's just like, this is the vibe. This is gonna last forever. I'm so excited. Okay, so I've just put it in situation so I could actually see it. Because obviously when I was sitting down, I couldn't tell the scale, but it's just, I didn't realise it was gonna be this big. I don't know if it's too big. It's basically gonna go on this console table, but I don't think it's going to work. So this is how it actually looks on the console table. I don't think it looks that bad. I think it fits it really well, and like the proportions are all good. But it's almost just, it's a bit much as you walk into the flat, just like this huge lamp. And I also originally wanted to get like a nice little arched mirror or something to go here, but obviously we're not going to do that if we're moving. But this is what it looks like all together. I do really like it. I just don't know if it can stay there. Maybe I'll just swap it with that for the time being. But the issue is actually our plug is on that side of the wall. So there's always something, isn't there? I'm not sure if anyone remembers, but a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was a few weeks ago, I bought these hydrangeas from a flower shop in Brighton called Gardens, and I knew that they would dry out because hydrangeas do, but I've never actually successfully done it. Whereas these, I've done it. They're like all crispy, and they look the exact same as when I bought them. And so I'm wondering, are they going to be like this forever? I mean, we've got a little gap there. I don't know if that was already there or if some petals have fallen. I can see like there's some little bits dropping, but yeah, they look so pretty. I'm so happy with them still. So that is the kitchen all clean. I feel so much fresher, although it's so depressing when you clean a kitchen because it's literally, what, a matter of like 2 hours and then we're gonna cook dinner, so it's just gonna be a total mess again. I think we're gonna head down to the beach to take the girls for a little sunset walk because we keep missing the nice sunsets in Brighton. And I've seen quite a few people like taking photos and seen all the murmurations of the starlings, so fingers crossed we're gonna catch a little sight of those. So we've just made it to the beach in time. We've got about 5 minutes until sunset, but the murmurations are here. It's the first time that we've actually seen them properly. Like, we saw a small group of them last week when we came down here for sunset, but there's a huge group of them today. Look how calm the water looks. I don't think it's ever been that calm. Oh my goodness, it is so cold outside. It's now like, it must be negative temperature. It was 7 degrees outside. It honestly felt like snow was coming any minute. It was so cold. Poor Willow had a jumper on and her like extra warm like fur-lined coat, but it just felt so cold outside. I had my big scarf on, I was all bundled up. My hands were what was cold. I need to like find my gloves because I've got some big gloves somewhere, but I'm not sure where they are during the move. I've lost them. We're obviously just home now. We are going to have our dinner. I've got this recipe, which is like a creamy pesto, like char grilled chicken. That's like, oh, it's the best. It's got like cavallonero kale in it and like spring onions and other little goodies. I love it. So I think Ty's actually going to whisk that up whilst I carry on tidying up. Oh, why have I got the bad job? And it's my recipe. I feel like I should be the one cooking whilst he cleans, but there's not actually that much cleaning left to do. I'm just going to give the living room a little bit of a spruce up. Obviously, you've seen the hallway. That's all nice and tidy now with its fresh lamp, its new lamp. We obviously got so lucky and were actually able to see the murmurations. Sorry, I feel like you're already zoomed in. But we literally got to the seafront. It was like, sunset was in 10 minutes. It took us longer to get there than I thought. I think I was faffing around before. I'm taking the blame. But as we like got close to the seafront, I could see that they were like on the go. I could see them in the sky. I was so excited. So we were like stuck at the traffic lights waiting for the like the traffic to go, and then run across over to the beach, and yeah, we managed to see them. I thought like maybe they'd just be there for like a few minutes, because when we saw them before, they literally were just like, they basically flew past us and they went. But this time they were just there were so many of them, they were there for like half an hour, we were just having a blast. It was so pretty, and it's like the first proper time we've seen them in Brighton, so yeah, I loved that. And then afterwards, our friend actually texted us and said that they had this amazing hot chocolate from, what's it called? Canoops, which I love Canoops. If you've not ever tried a Canoops, it's like I guess they just specialise in chocolate. So you go and you can get like a hot chocolate, and they do like an iced chocolate and milkshakes. And in the summer, their chocolate milkshakes are just so, so good. I love them. But obviously it's cozy season now. So we picked up what I think was called like the winter spice. Sorry, this is really zoomed in. It was called the winter spice hot chocolate. And then we also got the cherries. Maybe it was just chocolate orange, but I've been really craving a cherry chocolate orange recently. And that was like so fresh because it actually had like the zest in it. Oh, it was so good. If you live near a Canoops, or even if you don't, go out of your way and track down a Canoops and go and get a Christmas hot chocolate, because there's just nothing better. But we sat in Canoops, had a little ice cream, no, had a little hot chocolate, and then went for a little wander through the lanes. All the Christmas lights were up and they were just twinkling, and it's just, honestly, it's so pretty down here at Christmas. It's obviously like our first time seeing Brighton at Christmas, and I'm loving it so far. I'm going to go carry on tidying. Ty's going to cook dinner. I'm going to put on my Christmas pyjama bottoms, which are literally at my side of the bed. I love these. These are obviously from the White Company, of course, but I bought me and Ty these last year as a little Christmas present, and they're just like the nicest colour of like checks. I love the red and the navy on these. And then I'll catch up with you after dinner and we'll have a little look through that Christmas magazine. The magazine of choice this week was Home and Gardens, and I'm not too sure if we've actually had this one before, but I saw this front cover, and is that not just like the most beautiful living room? Like, we don't have a real tree, and growing up I never had a real tree, and I want a real Christmas tree so badly because of this photo. Like, it just looks like, I don't know what type of Christmas tree that is, but it's absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna go straight there. Let me find the page. Oh, sorry, I've been sidetracked. Look at this Christmas tree as well. Like, oh, they're just all so beautiful. I love it. And this garland, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very well. Maybe I need to almost sit on the other side so that the lamp is shining on us. Can you see that? I think that's okay. If not, I'll put in some like B-roll and you can see. But I loved that Christmas tree. And look at this little like drawer setup, this dresser with all of these little trinkets and decorations coming out and the candlesticks on top. Honestly, I'm so excited to get all the Christmas decorations out. Obviously, I've been doing some Christmas like shopping the past few vlogs with you, so I've got lots of little like trinkets and ornaments this year. Lots of the past years have sort of been about building more of like the bauble collection. And this year we have picked up a couple small bits, but it's been more about actually getting like the little trinkets for around the house, and you've seen me buy like a whole village filled with like little light up houses, so I'm just so excited to get them out on like the console table, or I'm envisioning like on the TV unit with like the garland and just have them like sort of nestled in. Although, is that a fire hazard if I then put tea lights in there? No, because they're LED. Perfect, they're going on the garland. The next thing I saw was this little collection of crackers, and I just feel like obviously crackers, like you can go like cheap with them, and then sometimes I see like the expensive ones and I'm like, oh, is it worth spending like £60 on crackers? I mean, some of these, there's number one, £75 for 6, like seems a little bit out there. But number 2, luxury handmade chrysanthemum crackers, they're £20 for 2 from Cox and Cox, but they're these ones down here, and I just love, this is so awkward. Hi. I just love the little like green velvet bow on them. They're just so pretty, and wouldn't they just be so lovely on a little like on your whole Christmas setup? The next thing that I saw was this egg cup holder. I gasped because we go through so many eggs that when we've had an egg cup holder before, we go through 6 eggs a day, maybe sometimes like 8. Ty sometimes has like 4, and if I'm feeling hungry, I'll go for 4 scrambled eggs as well. And so like we're just constantly restocking up this, like we're constantly restocking up the egg cup holder. But this one, that might do me for a couple of days if I'm being skinny and I'm not having so many eggs. But in my defence, I don't usually have I just have the eggs, not the eggs on the toast. And so yeah, I have more eggs. I don't know why I'm rambling on about eggs, but it's £125 from Alfred Newell, which it's a little bit steep. I did buy a tie for Valentine's Day last year. We did like a clay making kit, and we sort of made our own egg cup holders, but they broke. So I do sort of need to buy another one. And whilst I'm on this page, there's a concrete coffee maker, which is not very my style, but when I saw it, I was like, that is so funky. I mean, it's over £1,000, so I don't know. Sometimes we pick up these magazines. There's one that we picked up before, and I was like, I don't know who their audience is, but it's not me because the prices are crazy. And also, Ty gets a subscription of the Gentleman's Journal. I think he saw it in an airport once, and he was like, I've never seen this, it's great. And it does have some amazing things in there, and like the menswear is so nice, but it's obviously all like Loro Piana and like just like thousands and thousands of pounds, and it's like purple label Ralph Lauren and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, like that is a really nice jacket, but it's £5,000, and so I'm going to close the magazine now. The next thing I would love. It's a mistletoe wreath. Obviously, it's like all real mistletoe. But how incredible does that look? It does say on here that it would only last a week. I think it said it would start to drop in a week and 10 days in the warmth of the house. So create close to the time that you want to use it. But it just looks incredible. And what I also love is this little console table with like the bowl of baubles. Like if you're not using your baubles on your tree, I've never really thought about like placing them around the house as decoration. That just seems like such a good idea to still be like getting them out and putting them on the tree, because sometimes you've got too many baubles. I mean, you can never have enough on the tree, really. I love a busy tree, but I thought that was such a good idea, just to have like a nice little stone pot with like, not a pot, a stone bowl with like all your little spare baubles in, which would be so nice. The next page, look at these garlands. That's 3 separate garlands. One's bay, one's eucalyptus, and one is buxus. And it just looks so incredible the way they're draped over this little fireplace. The fireplace of dreams. I would love to have a real fireplace one day. It's beautiful. It's the best garland I've ever seen. And then on the next page, look at this. This is apparently gypsophilia, which has been sprayed gold and it's dried, and they've used it to decorate this little stairwell. And it honestly, it just looks magical. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It looks like ethereal. It's so beautiful. I mean, God knows how you'd even go about doing that. There must be like a lot of chicken wire in there or something, but it just looks so beautiful. I love it. And they've also got to the side this little bowl of clementines with the leaves on. I absolutely love when people do, I just think like keeping the leaves on, like when people have like the lemons and stuff in like a fruit bowl, it just looks so much more like, it's that little touch of greenery I just love. And so yeah, those clementines are a win in my book. Here we have the showstopper, the front page. Look at this setup. It's so amazing. And like the decorations on the tree with the little light up candles. I mean, I'm assuming they're LED, but it's just beautiful. Like, what kind of Christmas tree is that? I mean, it must say it somewhere if I read, but it's so full and so fluffy, and like the bows on it, they're just, obviously these are like professionals that are decorating these trees, but it's just amazing. I want a real Christmas tree. My Christmas tree this year, I love her, she's pretty, she's got pine cones on, but she's a couple years old and like the lights really don't work on it too well anymore, and so I'm thinking I'm getting a real Christmas tree next year, because that is just incredible. And because I've never had one before, I'm like, it's time. And then we've got the next page, just this amazing dinner setup. I mean, look at that fireplace again. All of these fireplaces in this book are just amazing. And when me and Ty were flicking through this, I was like, I've never seen a yellow in a room that I like, but like it just looks so beautiful. And the cornicing in this room, oh, I love it all. It's just so pretty, and I love the dried oranges. I used to always dry out my own oranges and like use them as little Christmas present decorations. And like I'd actually one year back when I was living in London and I could only afford my Christmas tree, I used just like only dried oranges on there, and then I did like a little multi-pack for like £10 from the range. But I just loved dried oranges. They're so pretty and they're so like affordable and effective to do. Next up is these paper decorations on this dining room table over that fireplace. I absolutely love those kind of fireplaces. All I'm talking about fireplaces, but like the fireplaces that you can almost like walk into. It's like reminds me of Harry Potter when they go into Diagon Alley and he steps into it and says like the wrong place. But I love a paper decoration. You've already seen in the past vlogs that I picked up some little like paper stars. I'm trying to get Ty on the paper star like vision because he doesn't see it. And I've seen people do this like IKEA trick. I think they sell them in IKEA and then you get like LEDs and you put them inside these paper stars and it just looks so beautiful. Next up, I just absolutely loved this hallway. They've obviously got a beautiful garland going up the stairs, but like how amazing is that carpet, that stair runner, and like this little urn over there with just some little foliage or like maybe some like, I don't know, like moss balls or something. Actually, I think there's succulents, but it just, the hardwood floors, it's beautiful, and like the colour in the space, honestly. I'm so, like, I've always loved interiors, but now that we get to, like, actually decorate our own home, I'm like, right, I want that colour and I want to use that skirting and I want to get that carpet. I mean, we are moving into a new build flat, and so I'm not decorating a Georgian townhouse, but I will be trying my best to, because I just, I love, like, all the details. Like, I just absolutely hate that this room doesn't have coving. I was like to tie it immediately, like, what coving can we get, because I need like 2 foot big, that's not 2 foot, but I need like massive coving. I mean, I know it won't really fit the space, but I at least like want some kind of like, what would you call it, like not a wall dressing, I think that's what people call wallpaper, but like just those little like details and like the I don't know, I can't think of the word. But we're coming towards the end of the magazine now. And again, we've got more paper decorations here by Cox and Cox on the tree, and like those little stars and that little stone lamp. You know I love a stone lamp. Like, it is beautiful. Look at these topiaries. Like, it just looks like the holiday when they're running around in the topiaries. It's really giving me all the vibes in this magazine. I love it. And I think that is the last thing that I have bookmarked for you. I also loved this little dresser with all of the little plates and everything, because I love plates. I love all of the like hosting or like dinnerware and tableware kit. Like that is the goal, just to have a wall filled with all of my favourite little trinkets. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that little snippet. Sorry, this has been 11 minutes. I'll try and cut it down a little bit. But there's just so many good things in this magazine. Honestly, I would really recommend you pick it up. They've even got like just amazing recipes at the back. This is beetroot and horseradish galette. No idea what that is, but it looks good. They've got a roast goose with caramelised clementines, holiday mode eggnog, gingerbread and cranberry, and Zabillon trifle. I've never heard of Zabillon. Yeah, this was great this morning, and I'm going to go and pop this on the coffee table now with another little collection of our magazines, because I've just sort of like restyled the underneath of the coffee table and I thought it might look nice at Christmas to have a little stack of Christmas magazines. Sorry, I feel like this whole vlog has been filmed with me just sat in this bedroom just chit-chatting away, but I thought it might be entertaining for anyone to watch if you want to have a chit-chat with me. I mean, we've still got, please excuse this mess in the background, it's literally washing and then Christmas decorations that are just waiting to go up, which is why I'm sort of like itching to get them up at this point, because I just want them out of that corner. But I thought I'd just sign off the vlog for the evening. I'm about to go and have a bath. I'm going to read my book. I'm still reading the Fourth Wing series. I'm on the last one now, which is Onyx Storm. Really love it so far, and I've managed to go this whole time without any spoilers, because when I was reading the Avatar, I googled in like the first like 10 pages and like saw something that completely spoiled the whole 6 books, or is it 5 books, I'm not sure. And I've gone so far without getting any spoilers for this book. And then I think because I looked on TikTok after I finished the one before this, which is Iron Flame, I looked on TikTok to be like, what are funny like TikToks, like what are people saying? And then the algorithm knew that I'm reading this one and it spoiled it for me. So I now know the ending of this, which is so annoying. And the next book doesn't come out for like another 2 years. So I'm working my way through it slowly. I'm just trying to like enjoy this. I'm only, what, like 100-ish pages in? 130 pages in, so I'm not too into it just yet, but also because I know that it's like another 2 years until the next book, I'm not rushing through it, whereas before, I think I was just like trying to get through like Akatar because I was like so excited to get to the end, but now I'm like, I'm waiting for the next one. Anyway, I digress. We have just had a lovely dinner, like you saw. We did the creamy, I think it's creamy, like char grilled pesto chicken in like a creamy pesto-y sauce. It's so yummy, and then I love it with like cavolo nero. It's just and then we watched I'm a Celeb. I feel like it now is time to get the Christmas decorations up because I'm a Celeb is out. I just didn't even realise it was on TV, and then I was on Twitter this morning and people were talking about it, and it came out last night. So we just caught up on the first episode of that. I'm running the bath, going to go and have a nice chill time. I've done my LED face mask. I'm going to go read my book in the bath, and I thought I'd just sign off the vlog here. If anyone has watched this far, obviously this video is going to go out on Wednesday. This weekend coming, I'm going to be in the Cotswolds, which I'm so excited for. It's my friend's birthday. Well, it was my friend's birthday. I think I touched on this in the last vlog, but we're going on a little girls' weekend away to the Cotswolds, which I'm just so excited for. So, heading there on Friday morning. Don't you worry, I'll be vlogging the whole thing. And I was trying to figure out what like the posting schedule is going to look like, because there'll be a weekly vlog going live this Sunday. Cotswolds will go live the week after, and then we're in December, and then it's Vlogmas. And so I think what I'm going to do is I've been trying to figure out like what people do for Vlogmas, because I know people vlog on the first day and then post that on December 2nd, but I feel like it's wrong not to have a video for December 1st. So part of me is like, do I sort of record like me doing the Christmas decorations and stuff and like have that as like Vlogmas Day 1, but then is that inauthentic because that's not actually my Vlogmas Day 1 because it's not December 1st? I don't know, maybe I'm really overthinking it, but I'm very excited for Vlogmas. So just know that there's a lot of vlogs coming. If you've watched me for the first time today, then hi. My videos are usually a lot more entertaining than me just chit-chatting in this bedroom, going through magazines and talking about books. But I hope it's been like a nice little cozy video for you to put on in the background, and thank you so much for watching this far if you have made it to the end. I'm nearly at 1,000 subscribers as I am filming this video. I think I'm at like 970, which is just crazy because honestly I started this YouTube channel I think like 5 months ago, maybe 6 months. It was like towards the start of the year, and up until last month I had like 150 subscribers, and then something just like suddenly people started watching the videos. So I don't know, I somewhat feel a little bit nervous speaking to so many of you. So I'm like, oh, 1,000's really cool, but also 1,000's like a lot of people to be just watching my videos and me just rambling on in my flat. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this far. If you are new here, before I went on that tangent, I was going to say please subscribe because I'm nearly at 1,000, which is just so lovely. And I shall see you soon. I will see you on Sunday. Speak to you later.